Hey, GTA Gab here, and it's time again to look at some new screenshots that Rockstar released. So let's get to it. First one is interesting because it has a Learjet type aircraft that's taking off while the cops are chasing it, and it looks like it's taking off right at the end of the runway here. Couple cool notes about this is that there's a lighted runway system, which is pretty cool. That means you'll be able to kind of come in it for a landing during the nighttime, which will make it easier to see. The other thing I did notice about this, and I guess it makes sense, but most aircraft during takeoff would have their flaps down, and on this aircraft specifically, I don't see any deviation in the wings to show that the flaps are down. But then again, putting flaps in a game like this would complicate it a little more than it needs to be for the average gamer. So I guess we'll let them slide on that one. Um, the second picture here is of a cool looking car, and I like the fact that it's kind of burning rubber here at the back, and looks like it's doing its thing, and the cops are shooting at it. The one thing I haven't heard yet with all this customization that they're talking about within GTA 5 is whether you'll be able to put a NOS system in your car, and I can't remember which one it was, but we had a game that they had the NOS system. They gave your car a nice little boost for like 10 seconds. And most people who customize their cars and kind of trick them out do use NOS systems. So it'd be interesting to see if they have that in the customizations. Um, I would personally like to see it in there. And I would definitely use it if it was there. And I'd like, to see if we can actually have it refilled once it's used and things like that. So, let's take a look at the next one, which is, I think, one of the coolest ones in here for now. The thing is, you're looking at a buzzard in the background, and most likely the helicopter he's in is the Dolphin type of a helicopter with the enclosed tail. Now, the thing I like about this one is we've kind of established some earlier videos that Michael knows his weapons very well, and Michael can use weapons very well. His finger is, I can see, he's on the trigger. She's about to fire something, but that's not what is exciting to me. It's exciting that he's got his both eyes open. Um, what that kind of means is when you shoot, you're kind of aiming down the sights, and you kind of close one eye to kind of focus on there. But really good shooters will have both eyes open, so you can always see what's around you at all times, and that kind of really helps out. And you can tell he's a really good shooter because he has both eyes and he's scanning the surroundings, and he's kind of just has the rifle pointed in the direction he wants to shoot. So I'm really looking forward to using Michael and seeing out his shooting skills in the game. I'm really liking that. So the next one is kind of cool. It's an ammunition, and I'm kind of glad it looks different from the other ammunition pictures we've seen. It just shows like that there's an ammunition in the middle of nowhere. Looks like where Trevor lives. And the other kind of key note about this is there's the 199 weapons. Now in the USA, the 900 numbers for the zip codes are technically reserved for pay services. So, and this was back in the day, you could call a 900 number and pretty much get a nice woman to talk to you for a couple dollars a minute. So it'd be interesting to see if that is actually true within the game, whether if you call this, your cell phone will get charged anything, or if there's a service behind it, like they'll bring you weapons or ammunition that you need. So we'll find out. I'm kind of interested about that. Um, the next one is Trevor and the Wrench. Now, a lot of people talk about this and say, hey, it's kind of cool that there's a weapon of a wrench in the game. Yeah, which I agree. I mean, it is kind of a cool as a weapon. But got me thinking, what else could you do with a pipe wrench? I mean, maybe there's a mission that would require to unscrew a pipe, because I'm thinking if you're heisting something and you want to, in one of the trailers when using the gas system, maybe you need a pipe, the pipe wrench to actually, unseal a vent and like a bank just to put some gas in there to take out of the customers. So I think there might be more to the pipe wrench than we know, and I'm looking forward to seeing its use, even if it's just as a weapon. I think it'd be kind of cool to beat the crap out of somebody with one. Um, and lastly, we have this cool little beach setting here with tons of pedestrians, looking all different. And, we have two dogs on here and all the colorful things. I think the pedestrians are going to be amped up in this game, which I think is kind of cool. I know in the other games it was very easy to see multiple pedestrians who look the same. So I think they're kind of doing a really good job with this one, as in having different looking pedestrians. The one thing that intrigues me about this photo is what you don't see. Um, and if I'm taking my kids to the beach, or if I'm going to the beach, one thing that's always been there is a lifeguard. You don't see a lifeguard here. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, we'll see if that plays into the game somehow, or, if somebody needs a rescue and maybe a mission is to go rescue somebody. I don't know. But I just thought it was intriguing that there's no lifeguard here. So that's pretty much it for the screenshots. Now we do have the giveaway that I'll put again in the description. So I'm going to kick it up a notch too as far as the giveaway goes. If we get 250 subscribers, I'm going to give away a special edition as well. So if you have somebody who likes GTA, have them subscribe to this channel, and we'll add that as well. So enjoy, and I'm looking forward to the game coming out.